Well, hey, and welcome to the first episode of me being really horribly sick and, taking one for the team.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show, both the audience and Brady's cold.
Well, I feel like it started out as a cold. I feel like we're swiftly entering plague territory.
I guess this is one of the perks of doing the show remotely is now I won't get your sickness.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
I'll
still get it.
That's my first concern right now. So yeah, I'm pretty sick, but I have decided that the show must go. Mm-hmm. And so
must go on. It must, like, saying it must go kind of makes it sound like we're dropping the show.
Must go away.
Yeah, no.
So I will be sipping on tea often. Mm-hmm. I may occasionally sneeze. I will almost most certainly cough.
Yep.
So deal with it. Pete, do we have housekeeping?
Oh, Brady, we've got some housekeeping, and I'll keep it quick. So on this episode, you'll see all the links below the episode wherever you're listening. So like, follow, subscribe us across all our platforms. So we're on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon. Like, follow, subscribe. Just let us know that you're there and you're supporting us. And for those that do support us, we thank you very much. But we've got some exciting news because we're announcing the winners to our Patreon supporters raffle or gift giveaway.
Wow.
We had a draw.
Wow, you could have scripted that maybe.
Yeah,
that was really rough.
Plan. What did we call that? Just like I guess it was just a contest. It was a Halloween candy giveaway extravaganza.
The first annual Halloween candy Patreon Movie Men giveaway extravaganza.
Nice.
That's what the T-shirt says.
Yeah, but there was a copyright issue.
Okay.
So we have our two winners.
Yeah.
So just for those who missed it, we're sorry, but
we need a drum roll.
We gave away. Yeah. I can't do it over a microphone. Sorry.
That was so. That was great, man.
Drum rolls are overrated. Okay.
Good job.
Should we just? Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just say who it is?
Do you want to say one and I'll say one?
Okay. I'm gonna say the first one.
Okay.
Emily is the first winner.
Emily who?
Can I say her last name on air?
Yeah.
I mean, I think there's only one Emily who supports us on Patreon.
She's been on the show, so I feel like...
Yeah, that's fair enough. Emily Mader was the first winner.
Yeah, so congratulations, Emily.
And who was the second, Brady?
Katie Cerez.
Nice.
So
nice.
That's exciting. Don't phone us. We'll phone you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get in touch with you and sort out how to get your sugary goodness into your gullets. And can't wait. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Yes, thank you very much. We do appreciate it.
And we look forward to doing more contests like this moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've got BMW potentially in line. They're willing to give a car away for our next draw, so we're hoping for the best on that one.
Yeah.
But we'll see where it goes.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it for housekeeping.
So we did another vote this week.
Yes. Halloween themed. And
which I was very excited about because Halloween is the shiz.
It's fun, both as a kid and then maybe in your teenage years, and maybe if you're one of those strange people that decorates your lawn a little over the top. I think it's weird.
That'll be me, totally.
I don't know. It depends. It has to be done right. Because, like, I have a neighbor. It's not actually a neighbor, just I drive by their house sometimes. And the only thing they have in their yard is, like, two fake dummies hanging from a tree as if they've been hung. And, like, that's it. There's nothing else. Like, just don't be in between. So it's just kind of weird and out of place the way they've left it.
Oh, sure. If I don't if Halloween falls on a weekday, and I work all day, then I typically don't bother. Then I won't decorate. The only way I'll decorate is if I have if I can dedicate Halloween Day to building the apparatus.
Right. Building the organism. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just fleshing it out.
So what were our
options? Oh my goodness, this is so long ago. Brady, I'm not getting any younger. I'd have to do some thinking.
You really don't remember them? Okay.
I honestly don't.
So the first one was Sleepy Hollow.
Oh my gosh, that was my other pick. Yeah, that's right. So Sleepy Hollow was definitely an option.
Yep, Sleepy Hollow.
Charlie Brown pumpkin movie.
Nope.
Was it? No?
No.
That was Thanksgiving. Oh, Brady, you got to handle this. I'm so sorry.
Sit down, Pete. We actually haven't had Charlie Brown as an option for any of our votes yet. So,
dude, something's wrong with me.
Wow. So we had Sleepy Hollow.
Yep.
Halloween Town.
Oh yeah. What the heck? Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
No wonder I forgot that one.
And Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh right. Yes. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of a 2-horse race, mainly.
Yeah, it was mostly between Ernest and Hocus Pocus.
Yep.
And Hocus Pocus pulled out just in front.
Yep.
Actually,
I'd say the bonus votes came into play for that one.
Bonus, the Patreon supporters who have increased voting power due to being tier 2 or higher, they stole the show. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
So
this 1993, I guess, classic, would it be deemed a classic, came out ahead, and that's the movie we watched and reviewed.
I mean, it appears to be. This was my first viewing.
This was my second, and I just saw it the first time, I believe, last Halloween,
right.
actually. So I didn't grow up with it by any means.
It's a movie that I've always been aware of. I've had it on my list for a while.
Sure.
I just haven't, had never gotten around to it until I had to watch it.
For sure. Yeah. What did you think upon seeing it for the first time?
I liked it, and I think I like it because it falls into that category of it's so obviously a 90s family Halloween movie.
Right.
Like a fun, lighthearted premise. A premise that's done a lot, where there's a town, and the town's got kind of a history, and the town puts a big emphasis on Halloween, and some weird Halloween, not even necessarily like scary Halloween stuff, but just like witches or goblins or ghouls or something in the town ends up going awry, and it's usually Halloween night, and then typically a group of kids band together and they deal with the issue, and to me, I've seen that premise done in Halloween movies 12 times.
Yeah, it's been
and it's not tired. Like I'm I love it. To me, that's such a great. I watched a lot of those movies as a kid around Halloween. Right. We would always catch them on TV. We didn't own any on VHS or anything, but it was you'd catch them on the Disney or Family Channel. And,
the Family Channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that was the Family Channel was kind of like Canada's Disney Channel.
Yeah. That's true.
Had a lot of Disney, like most of the stuff on it was Disney programming.
I'd say the majority for sure.
But I love this kind of Halloween movie.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got issues with it, but
of course,
for the most part, I love it.
Yeah. It's interesting. I'll get into this later. So the first time I watched it, I think last year I kind of agreed with you. Like it was just, this is kind of a fun, lighthearted movie. and I watched it this time, and I didn't fundamentally feel different, but I had a bit of a different perspective, and I'm not sure if I'd agree with everything you said as far as it being light-hearted and kind of like a fun Halloween movie.
Okay.
But,
hit me with it.
yeah. Well, okay, and I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here, but I did kind of... I'm trying to think about how to articulate this. I'll pose this as a question. Is it not a little weird having a comedy or a Disney movie, I guess we'll call it. Is it not a little weird having a Disney movie about based on a rather dark and solemn moment of US history, so specifically the Salem witch trials? Like because the premise of the movie is about and in this case they're actually witches, so it's not that they were innocent people, but the premise of the movie is about a real historic event that was like a witch trial. And so I was reading the back cover of the DVD, and it's like, this is loaded with laughs and this outrageously wild comedy, and I'm just like, yeah, it is this movie that's accurate, but it is based on a real historic event where innocent people were like tried and executed for stuff they really didn't do. Yeah, I don't know. Is it not weird to have a comedy based on that premise?
I think the fact that they're actually witches.
Oh, for sure.
And that there's not a lot of, the film starts out with it, there's not a lot of emphasis put on the Salem witch trials, I feel like.
Okay.
The film starts out and it's 300 years ago.
Sure.
But then we move past that pretty quickly, and it's the film's really just about witches, 300-year-old witches adapting to the modern society, I feel like.
Right. That's a good point, because in this movie they were actual witches, so it wasn't the real victims of the trial being not made fun of, but they weren't involved in the story at all. It was actual witches, so it kind of detaches it from the real event. Okay,
yeah, and nobody there was no burning at the stake. There was no
but the three real witches were burnt in a incinerator, I guess, at one point. So that at that point that kind of came a little close. I was like, oh, this is still comedic in the context of the movie, but it's coming a little close to being I wasn't offended by it, and I hope no one else was offended by it. I'm not sure if people would be or not, but it was coming close to being a little touching of reality.
Yeah,
potentially.
And maybe this is naive of me.
Of course, yeah.
But my stance is that when it's first and foremost a kids movie, this is the type of movie that unless you're a family that sits down and watches movies together regularly, this is a movie that's going to be on in the living room with the kids watching, and the parents are kind of coming in and out of the room, doing whatever. They're not watching the movie.
Yeah, no.
No. And so, yeah, I don't know if I guarantee, is this Disney?
Yes.
Yeah, so
I believe so.
I guarantee you Disney didn't have any didn't have any underlying objective to hide some sort of to hide this real nasty thing, and that I think it was just kind of a plausible setup for the film. It was where if we're gonna have these witches that are in modern day, and where did they come from? And the most logical answer is
from that period of time. Yeah. Fair enough. So I think it was that aside, I do think it's a fun movie. I like that it starts out in like a historic period, and like you said, just kind of it jumps forward to the at time present day, and
early 90s.
Early 90s. Kind of runs through the adventures of the two kind of teenage protagonists, kind of opening up that can of worms with waking up the witches, and eventually kind of trying to resolve that problem.
Right. So
and
that's maybe the one grievance I have with this film.
Which part?
What kind of, like, think about this logistically for a second. And
sure.
And I mean, I'm really not holding this movie to any kind of standard because it's a goofy family movie.
It's like it's a seasonal, like a Halloween fun.
Yeah, if you put this type of film under a microscope, the whole thing crumbles pretty fast.
For sure, and that's a valid point. Like, this isn't. Yeah,
but what kind of absolute asshat, complete and total dipshit do you need to be in order to light a candle?
Yeah.
That not only, so people are telling, like, it's just been explained, hey, this is the black flame candle. When you light this, things go really wrong.
Yeah.
Put all of that aside. Let's say that didn't happen.
Okay.
You've broken and entered into a museum. Let's say this is just a run of the mill candle. This is just a scented vanilla bean candle.
Sure. From Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah. What kind of psychopath lights a candle during a B&E? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's no logical benefit to doing it, so I don't really see his thought process at all.
He deserved to die. Like, I
don't know if I go that far, but for plot reasons it had to happen.
No, yeah. I liked the cat. I like any film where the cat added a fun, I can't remember the character's name, but he added a fun it was an extra because it was like Jenny or something was the girl, right? So he had that there's that extra motive that's happening there. And there's sort of he acts as this great resource because he's been around for all of it, right?
Yep. Do you my grievance is less like from a story perspective and more from like a movie perspective. I do feel and I think I thought this both times I watched it. After the kind of the initial time the witches die, I thought the movie was over. And I thought this was kind of like a natural resolution. They've been taken care of. We've got like the hero teenager with his friend and the sister and the cat. And then the witches come back. And then it's like a half hour of just kind of dragging on. Yeah. And then I feel like the movie kind of nosedives a little bit at that point.
I feel like initially it's a weird ending though. Because it's like, hey cat, hey 300-year-old teenager. Come cuddle with me on my bed. Like, it's just come live with us now.
And the absolute resolution this girl is making. She's like, I'm going to teach my grandkids to love you.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, that I don't know. I'm a big cat person. And so to me, the idea.
And that's I judge you for it. Don't worry about it.
Yes. But we recently saw a little bit of dark history. Okay. About 6 months ago, a little over 6 months ago, we had to put down a cat that was like a year old. Because of health complications that we'd sunk like over $1,000 in vet bills trying to fix it, and it just wasn't going to fix. So the idea of an immortal cat. Especially at my age, right? So I'm 26.
Sure.
And so the idea of a cat, the idea of having a great cat that is going to outlive you, that you will never not have that great cat. I was like, man, that's amazing. That's a great concept. I'm all over that.
I never in 100 years would have thought about that.
But then weird that the cat can talk and,
A little weird. And weird that it waited like 300 years to talk to someone.
Yeah, well.
Or maybe he didn't. Maybe those people just died or maybe they had a stroke when he talked and like, it's a witchcraft cat.
Sometimes you just, you bottle things up.
Yeah. When you talked about like a boneheaded move going into the witch's house and that dude lighting the candle like a moron.
Oh no. I said asshat and dipshit. Don't water down my perception of that character.
I do like it. I did write this down and I don't really want to go, like, I don't need to go anywhere with it. It can be a rhetorical question. It cannot be a rhetorical question. You can answer it if you want.
Well, I'm going to answer it.
Sure. So he's obviously trying to press this girl. So they're like, yeah, let's check out this witch house. I forget the actual genesis of like how that idea was spawned and then why they went there, but whatever, they do. What would your limit be for how far out of your comfort zone would you go in that kind of situation to impress a girl? Because so for me, like the witch trials and like a old witch house to me, I'm like, like I wouldn't want to have like a sleepover there, but like I wouldn't be that creeped out. So the equivalent for me would to be like go to like an old abandoned haunted hospital with like someone I was romantically interested in. And I don't think like I probably would be like, you know what? If this person needs me to do this, I don't think it's worth it. Like life's too short. I don't need to get possessed by some weird ghost. I don't think the risk reward is here. Like,
oh, well then you haven't lived. No,
so,
I think that on my own, I would never go in.
Okay, sure.
Because it was creepy in and of itself. It was very cobwebby. It was very like, it had closed down. It was abandoned.
Right. Yeah.
To impress a girl, I don't know. You end up with like, you get this adrenaline, you get this surge of confidence that you didn't know you had otherwise.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I really don't. It's so I'm big into psychology nowadays.
Sure. Sure.
And so to me that would be that's something like I'd love to observe that. I'd love to test that.
Right.
And see how my limits would change if I were trying to impress people. Right.
Yeah, and if those limits would change and what circumstances would make them change and all that kind of
exactly.
That kind of information. Yeah.
Do you have
oh
no, sorry, go ahead. No, hey.
So as I just said, I didn't watch this as a kid. I just saw it last year. Just a reminder to our listeners out there, don't smoke. It's not worth it.
Oh my gosh. I'm sick.
Sorry.
It's this. I'm inhaling the smoke from that black flame candle. All the kids are doing it.
Yeah, they shouldn't be, but they are. So I might show my youth here, but in elementary school, I do remember like not a lot, well, a fair number of girls in my elementary school classes would talk about this movie, and I specifically remember them singing that song that, like, I don't know if it's the main theme you'd call it, but that, like, I Have a Spell on You song. And this makes me believe like this movie was popular, or at least I assume it was popular. But when I'm watching this movie, like, other than Sarah Jessica Parker, am I supposed to recognize the other two witches, or in fact like anyone else in this movie? Because am I just missing the boat? Because I'm just wondering why this is so popular. Because Sarah, she was the only real like A1 ticket actor that I was like, oh yep, there's a stud, like acting stud right there. But other than that, I don't. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what else there is?
I mean, I didn't recognize anybody else.
Sure.
And actually, it's interesting because the movie starts out at the beginning, and they're all older witches.
Yeah.
When they were older witches, it took me a minute to figure out that it was Sarah Jessica Parker. I knew she was in the film.
Right. Right.
But I didn't know. I didn't know if she was a witch. I didn't know what role she played in the film.
Right.
So it took me some time to figure that out. But
Yeah.
very early in her career, I would say.
Yeah, because this would be before the Sex and the City days, I assume.
I don't know, Pete.
And I'm not really sure what else she's from. Yeah, I didn't watch it either. Just want to be clear.
That's all right. That's.
I mean, we've all binge watched some shows that we're probably not proud of, but that's not one that I've watched.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there trivia for this movie?
There is, and can I have a bit of a tangent, and that will lead into some trivia?
Sure.
Just because I kind of alluded it to before, I find the topic of the Salem witch trials kind of interesting from a historical perspective, and this isn't the first movie or cinematic show to take something serious and have like a light TV show about it. Like there was the famous show MASH or Hogan's Heroes that are like war-based movies but comedies, which I find so contradictory. But I watch a lot of BuzzFeed Unsolved videos, and there's one specifically about the witch trials, and some of the interesting facts on it are kind of fascinating, and just different theories of why these witch trials happened. Everything from psychological problems of like mass hysteria or people blaming each other for economic problems, or even scientific explanations like people having hallucinations from weird fungus growing on crops, and political reasons of the town's minister forcing others to confess so he could regain some power. And then there are some nutbags who think there actually were witches, which I think is not real at all. But I've got a trivia question that's, the rest are about the movie, but this one is about the historic event that I want to ask you. Okay. Of the 20 people who were tried and executed in the Salem witch trial, how many were men?
Oh,
So 20 people were initially tried and unfortunately executed. And of note, none of them actually ever admitted to witchcraft. But how many of those 20 were men, do you think?
And this we're talking specifically about the Salem one, right?
Yes, yeah. It was between around like a few month period between like around July to September of 1692.
Because I was going to say over the years, like hundreds,
right,
thousands, hundreds of thousands of people were.
Unfortunately, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm talking about the initial trial where of the 20 people. So the max you could say is 20. The minimum you could say is 0.
Okay, I'm trying to remember.
It's a difficult question. I'm not trying to put you on the spot.
No, I'm trying to remember. So there was the priest was one, which is ironic.
Actually, he was not one. He accused his slave of being a witch.
Oh, okay. I thought Reverend, what was his name? George something. He wasn't executed?
I don't believe so, but we could be talking about different priests or ministers.
Oh, okay.
There might have been one involved. We might be crossing paths and mixing up details.
I'm going to say... I'm going to say 8.
8? Okay. So you're over.
Oh, okay.
Of the 20, it was 6 men were tried and executed.
I was close.
You were close. What I find fascinating about that number is that's 30% of the tried and executed people were men, which I guess I just assumed, not knowing the actual historical numbers, that it was all women.
Sure.
And something else that's fascinating, all the accusers were women between 9 and 20 years old. And typically those are the people that aren't listened to. Usually it's in a historical context, men are the people that are listened to when there's accusations being made.
Yeah, that's a weird demographic.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're usually the forgotten demographic as far as being listened to about complaints, unfortunately.
Weird.
Yeah. Okay, so the next 2 questions are movie related, so we'll get this back on track.
Oh, good, because It's a movie podcast. All right.
Well, it's a movie podcast, but it was loosely tied to the historical reference.
No, it's good. It's
Yeah. They're true or false, okay? So just get your mindset ready.
Okay.
True or false? This was the first Disney movie to mention virgins.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, it depends on whether you've seen the director's cut of Bambi or not. Like,
for the listeners at home, assume not.
all right. Gosh, I'm trying to.
So many questions about which version you watched.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, there's certainly a lot of Disney movies that I haven't seen.
For sure.
And so, but I'm trying to think. Through the ones that I have seen. You know, and it's typically not the word that I'm on the lookout for.
No. And there's a lot of other references they'll make. So they won't necessarily say virgin, but they'll say pure of heart or innocent. And
the only one that I can think of, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
The only one that I can think of that might have mentioned... No... See, I'm struggling here. This is good. This is a good trivia question. I'm gonna.
I liked it.
If I had to say,
yep,
it was the first. Whether or not it was the first, I would say false.
Okay, sure.
And I would say that I think maybe there's a movie, and I think it came out in the late 70s, called Dragon Slayer, and
okay.
But I don't. If there was another one that mentioned it, Dragon Slayer would be the one. But I'm not 100% sure.
Wow, Brady, you're correct. It is false. Contrary to popular belief, Hocus Pocus was not the first Disney movie to mention virgins. Dragon Slayer was.
Wow.
And it, just out of reference, it's from 1981.
Jeez.
What is that movie even about?
Oh, you don't know?
No clue.
You've never seen Dragon Slayer?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you sit tight then.
Oh, that's not. If you make that recommendation, I will have a grievance.
It is on the way. It's so good.
I'll do a quick YouTube search.
It's really not that good.
Oh, okay.
It's live action. It's an older live action.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to think who's Peter McNichol is in it.
Oh, Peter McNichol. Yes.
Are you just
friend of the show?
Are you just saying that? Do you know who he is?
I have not a clue who that is.
Okay. Look him up. You'll probably recognize him. It's about a wizard.
Oh, cool.
And a dragon, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't star Macaulay Culkin, does it?
No, that's Page Master. So good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, it's about a wizard that's got to go stop a dragon from doing a whole bunch of damage.
Fair enough. And yeah. All right. Next final question, also true or false. The role of Max Dennison was offered to Johnny Depp, but instead Johnny Depp appeared in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Oh. See, I'm trying to think what year What's Eating Gilbert Grape came out. What's Eating Gilbert Grape is a fantastically underrated film.
I'm looking, and it is also from 1993, apparently.
Okay. See, and I normally pride myself on being pretty intelligible when it comes to the Johnny Deppness. And that's not something that I had heard of. He seems like he'd be the wrong age.
It's hard to say. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a if he was the wrong age. It wouldn't be the first time a misaged person was portraying someone older or younger than he technically should be.
Have you seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
No, but doing this trivia question led me to watch the trailer.
Mary Steenburgen's in it.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Johnny Depp. An amazing performance by Leonardo DiCaprio. Like young, he's got to be like, I don't know, he's like 16 or something in it.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Yeah.
He plays a...
Oh, this is only 4 years before Titanic. Yeah. It's hard to say. I don't know how old he would have been, but...
I mean, that makes sense, though. If he's 16, he was probably about 20 when they did Titanic.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? They were young adults.
Yeah.
I'm going to say false.
Okay. You're correct. False. The role of Max Dennison, however, was originally offered to Leonardo DiCaprio, and then obviously he turned it down to appear in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Which is tough. Because What's Eating Gilbert Grape is a monumentally better film than Hocus Pocus, but not near as well known or as famous, right? So like that's tough.
Right.
It's tough to know whether he made the right call there.
Right. Well, yeah. Who knows, right? This isn't a piece of trivia. I just want to say this out here for our Friends fans out there. So people who watch Friends. When Danny and Allison dance after the burning of the Sanderson sisters, so like the first time we thought they were dead, they're dancing outside, and in the background there's a fountain. That fountain is actually the fountain from the opening credits of Friends. And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay, that's not a question.
No. I couldn't think of a way to make that a question, so I just wanted to state that out there.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I've got for trivia.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Scale of 0 to 10.
Yeah. I give it a 6.1. So it's in the rent maybe buy category. Incidentally, I do own it, but I did not purchase it. It was it became part of my family at one point.
Okay. I gave it a 6.8 out of 10.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'd probably not watch it not at Halloween, but I would certainly if next year. But I would probably watch it every year.
But I just watched it.
I watch a lot of Halloween movies in around Halloween, so
okay. Yeah, I just watched it last year, and I wasn't like oversaturated by it. Like I was like, hey, this is fun. I think you're a special human being if you watch this like in April or February. That maybe you should see someone about that. But yeah, if you watch it around the appropriate season, I think it makes sense.
I mean, I only watch Nightmare Before Christmas in December.
I think that's fine. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie, so I can't critique you on your viewing habits of it. Yeah, never seen it.
Wow. Okay. Are you ready to talk about what we watched this week?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
What did you watch?
So I watched The Sorcerer's Apprentice from 2010.
I cannot wait to hear your reaction to this.
So actually, I don't have a lot to say about it. But I have two main things. Okay? Two.
Okay.
Number one, I sent you a picture on it, so you've had some insider trading with the listeners. This will be new too. Yeah. That hat Nick Cage wears is atrocious.
Oh, really?
It's so bad.
I think it's epic.
I mean, there's a bit of epic. I'd say it's like 5% epic. Like I acknowledge that it's partially epic, but 95% ridiculous.
Okay.
So
all right.
That's one thing. Point number two, my final point. Considering how many years, so this is from 2010 and we're in currently the year 2019. Considering how many years I've cursed and mocked that movie, like I've literally mocked its existence and said it shouldn't exist. It was decent.
It's pretty good. It's fun.
I enjoyed it. I laughed a few times watching it because I knew, like I was like, Brady must just be enjoying himself because he somehow like unconsciously knows that I'm enjoying this, and I didn't hate it. Like it was, as far as like how comfortable I was viewing it, like I was entertained. Like I wasn't like, okay, this is kind of boring or I'm a little bored. I'm not sure if I'd watch it again, but I didn't hate watching it. Like, it was a decent movie. I gave it a 6.6 out of 10. So actually slightly more than Hocus Pocus. Like, it's easily in the rent to maybe buy category. Probably more rent, but it was decent. It was a good recommendation.
I feel like today is a victory.
It is.
I feel like this is a big, I feel like as far as recommendations we can make to each other, this is as close to a win as it gets.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's good on you, because I literally would have gone my life without watching that movie otherwise. And not that I feel I would have missed out on life by not seeing it, but I just find it interesting that I never would have watched it otherwise. So.
Yeah, and it turns out to be pretty fun.
Yeah. The only other movie I watched was the movie I'm recommending to you. Okay. And boy, I had trouble choosing which movie I'd watch so I could recommend it to.
Okay. I didn't. I didn't
watch.
Have trouble picking a movie for you this week. I was like,
I had a lot of trouble.
I watched a movie with a mission. I was like, man, I'm going to watch this movie and then I'm going to recommend it. And that's that.
So I had 3 choices, and they were all Nicolas Cage movies.
Oh, wow. Was this some sort of payback?
Slightly. So the first option that I thought about watching was like an absolute crap movie. The second option was an okay movie. Like, it's kind of like an action-y movie that, like, it's not Oscar bait by any means, but it's kind of just a fun, kind of cool movie. So it's like a middle ground movie. And then the third option is actually just like a really good movie with Nicolas Cage that it's both just artistically, it's like a decent movie and it holds up and I enjoyed it. I went with that one. I'll save the other 2 in a bank for another time, but it's called Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona. Okay.
It's from 1987, has Nicolas Cage, a few other famous actors. It's a Coen Brothers movie. I'm not sure where it ranks on as far as like how famous or popular it is. I don't have that knowledge, but that's my recommendation to you this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Cool.
I watched 2 films.
Cool.
The first one was The Little Prince.
Le Petit Prince for
yeah.
our French-Canadian listeners.
Quebec friends. But not our France listeners. Not our French listeners.
Right. Our shout-out will go out at another episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. The Little Prince is a movie I've been aware of for a long time. Maybe not necessarily this version.
Yeah. Right.
But previous versions of it. And I had no idea what the story was about. Like I didn't know what the movie was. And so not only did I enjoy this, but it has made me curious to see other renditions of it.
And this specific version, like I'd say just not a morsel, but like a percentage is actually dedicated to the story of the Little Prince. As with other renditions, like that is the premise of the story.
Right. Okay.
So this is the 2015 version. It's almost like if you mixed up with the Little Prince, like it's got a little bit of like the heartwarming kind of modern day Pixar touch of a movie with like an older classic, I'd say.
Okay. See, so now I'm especially interested to watch the others.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like you get little flavors of the Little Prince coming up, but you don't get the full story. But it's cool. There's so many famous actors in that movie that
yeah, there was.
I'm surprised it didn't get more attention.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The other one I watched. Excuse me. Jeez, hang on. I gotta take a sip of my
Poor
tea.
Soul. Yeah, we had a conversation. I hope you're wearing slippers because nothing mends a cold more than warm feet.
Is that true? I
just made that up.
I think that's you work as a medical professional. I think
I should be careful with what I say because some people might take it seriously.
Yes,
some
people. But I hear if you put a crystal under your pillow. No, never mind. I watched. In my opinion, a not a great film. I'll admit.
Okay.
It's not a great film.
Sure.
But it's
and just so I'm mentally preparing, like when you describe this, is this my recommendation or a different movie?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Continue.
It's not an Oscar film.
Okay.
You need in order to enjoy this film, you need to put yourself in a certain mindset going into it. You need to set your expectations appropriately, and then you'll enjoy it.
Sure.
Yes. So the film that I watched, regardless of how the vote went,
okay,
and am recommending to you is Ernest Scared Stupid.
Oh, okay. I can live with that. Yeah. I can live with that. I thought you were gonna say that other one that had like -4 votes.
The Halloween Town.
The Halloween Town.
It's still. I'm really surprised that. So that was a Disney Channel movie, in the late '90s, early 2000s, and it was right. It's a big deal. So I was really surprised that didn't get any other votes, or any votes.
Any vote, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
yeah, I'm curious to see, because this will be the first Ernest movie I've watched that I didn't see as a kid. So I'm just curious generally.
Right. Well, I mean,
of, how it goes.
If I have my way, eventually you'll see them all. So that's no. There's in reality, there's really only one more worth recommending to you. So
okay,
and that'll happen. Don't you worry.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a shout out at all?
I do.
All right.
Robitussin.
Oh yes.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I don't take cold medication.
Good for you.
And ladies and gentlemen, you shouldn't take cold medication. Because and not because I'm like, ooh, I'm against big pharma or anything like that.
No.
When you take cold medication,
sure,
you suppress your symptoms. And when you suppress your symptoms, your immune system gets confused and it goes, oh, I'm not as sick as I was. I'm not going to fight as hard. So when you take cold medication, yes, you feel better, but you also prolong your recovery. So don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree with everything you just said.
Okay.
But there is some truth to not being over-reliant on medications. And maybe just using them when you need it or it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, well,
I think that about wraps it up.
I think so.
Oh, actually, but you don't actually have a shout.
No, not really. Do you?
I'll give a shout out. It's to Nick Burt.
Nick Burt. I know Nick Burt.
Yeah. I do too, actually. That's why I give him a shout out.
That's
I'm not sure if he's seen Hocus Pocus, but hey, it's maybe something he'd be into. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. And again, congratulations to our 2 winners for our Prize-a-Palooza or what have you. And until next time.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.